Hey YouTube, it's Jeffrey Howells Carpet Cleaning here, and we're cleaning up an area rug. We are actually cleaning up quite a few area rugs, but this is one of the next ones that we're going to be going on. It is like 70% wool and like 30% polyester, different blends of material here. So you can see that the lighting, you know, where it's kind of greenish on this blue rug is urine. I did flip it over. There is urine on the back side. So the first thing that we do is we go through and we give it all a good vacuum, the best vacuum that we possibly can on both the front side and the back side. And at the same time, we're also flipping it over and shaking out, you know, quite a bit of dirt and stuff that's actually trapped in between. So that's the first step in cleaning area rugs, is that they like to be a filter for sure, and just traps everything that settles on top of it, and it falls right through or gets sandwiched in between the layers of the front side and the back side. So priority one is just to get as much debris out of it as possibly can. Alright, so I've gone ahead and I flipped it over, and I do have a correction to make, because looking at the back side, it is nylon and wool. So about 70% wool, about 30% nylon. So being that nylon is pretty hardy when compared to polyester, this thing should clean up pretty nice. So what you look around, you can see some urine that obviously was on the carpet. So this was the telltale giveaway. We did vacuum both sides a couple times just to get as much of the debris out as we possibly can. We shook it a little bit, and then we'll move this out of the way and sweep it up just to get the debris off the floor. And then what we will do is we will treat it with a sodium carbonate baking soda cleaning solution with peroxide, and that will help to deal with the urine that is in there. The peroxide does not stay in the wool, because that does weaken wool fibers if it was left in there, but we will get it all out, so it's not going to cause any problems. But that just helps to sanitize and obliterate the urine stuff that's in there, so it'll get a very nice cleaning and a good rinse. Alright, so I'm going to take that sodium carbonate solution that's in that sprayer to the upper right hand corner of the screen that you see there, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it very generously to the back side of this rug, just so that it thoroughly gets in there and starts chewing away at that urine that's in the carpeting. And then I'm going to take this agitation brush it well into the backing here, and then we will follow up after it gets a few minutes of dwell time, 20 minutes or so I think that's what I'm going to let it do. And then we will give it an extraction with about 200 degrees of hot steam water, so that will give it a good rinse. Then we will flip it over and continue doing the exact same thing to the front side as well. Then we will put some fans on it and get it ready to dry. The back side of this area rug has been treated with at least a gallon or more of our pre-spray solution that we're using. I went ahead and put it down pretty heavily, and I did agitate it, so now it's just going to sit and dwell for about 15 or 20 minutes and let it do its thing as it kind of eats away and breaks down residue and other forms of debris and things that are attached to carpet fibers and all that good stuff. And then we will give it a really good rinse. We'll probably rinse it around maybe 400 psi, whatever, just to make sure that things get very well rinsed. Alright, the backside has been thoroughly cleaned. It looks absolutely wonderful. All of the little urine spots are gone on the back. Now we flipped it over. We're going to take the same pre-spray solution. We're going to put it down very heavily on the front. Allow it the same 30-45 minutes of dwell time. Actually give it about 45 minutes of dwell time, I think. And then it actually looked very, very nice. So we're going to do the front the same way. And then we are going to agitate it with the broom that we got here, and then we will extract it out with the truck mounted steam cleaning. So again, about a gallon of our cleaner has been applied to this area rug, and then we agitated it pretty well with the broom. You can see there are different forms of agitation, but this one here, because it is manual agitation, we can control the I guess the harshness of the agitation. So with wool, you got to be kind of careful because this is a blend with wool and nylon. It's not as fragile as 100% wool. So I was paying close attention because a lot of times when you agitate the carpet with a brush or something, you actually see wool fibers come out. With this particular area rug, there were absolutely no fibers that actually came out. So this is a pretty heavy-duty wool area rug. It seems to be constructed well and in good condition, and already you can see that it looks tons times better than what it did when it originally came in here, with the urine spots all over the place that were kind of visible, not real visible, but now with our sodium carbonate peroxide just kind of dwelling in there for a little while, and then we will extract it out. That should take care of any yellowing. It also help to brighten up the fibers as well, just so that they reflect light to the best of their ability, get dirt and abrasive, accumulation out of there, so that it doesn't wear down as quickly and lasts as long as possible while looking its absolute best. And that there be the final result of our cleaning process. I went ahead and gave it a really good thorough extraction, and then I also groomed it out so all the fibers and everything can dry in the same direction, so it doesn't look all funky and everything. And hopefully it won't curl up. Sometimes, depending on the stitching and the backing and stuff, sometimes they kind of roll up a little bit while it's drying, and then they just lay right back down after they're all completely dry. So hopefully it will be absolutely wonderful. Got the yellowing and all that stuff out of there. I didn't notice any odor, and oddly enough, it didn't smell like wet dog as we were cleaning it either. Maybe that's because we're in a well-ventilated area. But anyways, it's going to sit here and air dry in the meantime. So we shall be moving right along. I hope that this rug cleaning is somewhat informative. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the space below, and I will answer them to the best of my knowledge. Have a great day.